There we go. Hello. We're here to do some Advent of Code. Been a little bit since I live streamed it. It's okay. I feel like I'm taking a little bit of a gamble here. The challenges have gotten a little bit tougher. I haven't looked at it yet. I may be committing myself to looking like a doofus on the internet. That's no good. Let's give this another few seconds here, and I'll get into it. So weird, there's like a slight lag in the audio. Did I do that on here? Can I fix this on the fly? Hang on. I don't think so. Well, whatever. It's not important to see lip syncing right with me. Live demos. Alright, let's get into it. Reindeer Olympics. This year is the Reindeer Olympics. Reindeer can fly at high speeds, but must rest occasionally to recover their energy. Santa would like to know which of his reindeer is fastest, so he has them race. Reindeer can either be flying, always at their top speed, or resting, not moving at all. They're discontinuous reindeer. Always spend whole seconds in either state. For example, you have the following reindeer. Comet can fly 14 kilometers a second for 10 seconds, then must rest for 127 seconds. I'll bet. He's got to like cool off his heat shield. The Dancer can fly 16 kilometers a second for 11 seconds. That's faster than the space shuttle. Hang on a second. Hang on. 16 kilometers a second. That's faster than re-entry from Mars. Coming back from Mars. These are some very fast reindeer. Rest for 162 seconds. After 1 second, Comet has gone 14 kilometers, while Dancer's gone 16 kilometers. After 10 seconds, Comet's gone 140 kilometers. Blah, 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 blah. Dancer's gone 160 kilometers. Yep. 11 second, Comet begins resting, staying at 100. Wait. Oh, I see. Dancer can continue to rest. Those are gonna be like trains leaving, wherever. Problem. In this example, after the 1000th second, both reindeer are resting, and Comet is in the lead. Oh no, this is the opposite. In this example, alright. Let's look at the input. There's a lot of reindeer, man. Alright. I think, for whatever reason, my typing got louder, and I can't really help you with that. Now, Topaz is starting the reindeer space program, the puzzle. Let's copy the input in first. Doo-doo-doo. That's okay. Let's do our usual copying in. Read on. Copying in some boilerplate. Boilerplate. Cause I'm too lazy to type it again. But not lazy enough to make it a class? Alright, and we're also gonna make test input. Cat input. This is the same format? Yeah. Test input. That's not formatted right. You know what? I can actually copy even more code from before. Because look at that. Name, speed, alright, so it's gonna be 0, 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be 3 is going to be the third part. Our speed is going to be the third part of the array here. So, alright, I've already gotten out of my habit. So, we are reading in the input line by line. In fact, we're going to read the test input first so I can find out that's working right. We're going to strip them all as they go so they don't have new lines on the end anymore. And then for each line, we're going to avoid using a regular expression at all costs. And we're going to split on space. So, it's going to make it into a list. Not an array because this is Python. A list of pieces. So it's gonna be a list with each element. It's gonna be like comet, can, fly, etc. Thankfully Topaz has made consistent formatting here. So we're gonna grab the name is the 0th part. The speed, since it's all gonna be kilometers a second, I just need the number. It's gonna be the third part, 0, 1, 2, 3. Duration is gonna be 4, 5, 6. Let's go grab that. And then we need to know the rest. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now, let's right off the bat do ourselves a sanity check. There we go. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. That's what we want. So we have now captured our data. We have a nice list with all the reindeers' names, their ridiculous speeds, how long they can maintain that ridiculous speed, and how much rest they need at the end. So let's see. What I want to do is I think I want to make a little bit of a simulation here is my idea. I want to make a dictionary that contains the state of each of these reindeer. And then we're going to iterate through it second by second, and we're going to keep track of how long they've been going and what their limit is and all that. And you can probably make an object would be nice for this, but I don't want to go that crazy. So we're just going to make a dictionary. So let's do this. So we're going to say reindeer name equals, and we're going to assign them some attributes in another dictionary so we can easily call them up. And we're going to say it's speed, duration, rest, current flight. So we're going to track how long they've been flying. And we're also going to track distance flown. So the idea here is, as we go, for each iteration of our loop that we're going to build, it's going to be 1 second of simulation time. So I can check to see, do they need a rest? If they do, they're not going to go anywhere, and we can reset their rest. Let's see, current flight. Let's see. Current flight's a really bad variable name. It doesn't really tell us what we want. We want time since rest. Rest length. So it turns out we don't really need to store these variables after all, because we're just going to stuff them into this dictionary right away. So let's just put them in the first place and save ourselves some local variables, since PyLint likes to yell at me about using too many local variables. Great. So let's output our new structure. Let's make a typo. Missed a comma. That looks about right. Oh, we want integers, please. Oh, I can also get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. Nice happy integers. Oop. Nice happy typos. That looks right. Alright, so again, I should really get in the habit of reading the entire problem before I start diving in. In this example, after the 1000th second, both reindeer are resting. Oh, it's like World Endurance Championship. So in Formula 1, they have a set number of laps. Whoever finishes the laps first wins. But in World Endurance Racing, it's a 6-hour race, and whoever does the most number of laps wins. This is like World Reindeer Endurance Racing. There's your fun fact. Endurance racing is fun because, check this out. The cars look like they're from Speed Racer. Oh. Look at that thing. That's a cool car. Alright, moving on. So now, we're going to call this the reindeer simulation loop. For second in range 1000. You know what? We don't even need to track the seconds. So I'm going to remember this helpful tip that Pilot will ignore this, because really we're not going to use this variable counting. We see it happen 1,000 times. What we're going to do for reindeer in I don't want to say reindeers. Pack a reindeer? Let's look it up. Group of reindeer. Herd, that makes sense. Herd, reindeer herd. In fact, let's just call it herd. Cool. Line this up. Nice. So anyone just watching, we're doing Advent of Code. Doing my nice little reindeer simulation challenge here. This, okay. So for reindeer in herd, I like it just because of that. So this should give me the actual reindeer, not just the name. Hello, Neil. I didn't just weirdly name my cat a human name. Their names are Neil and Buzz after the astronauts. Let's not just say those. Oh! Let's print it. Whoa! Oh yeah, 1,000 times. Perfect. So for each reindeer in herd. Let's do name. Herd.eater items. So this will conveniently give me the name and actual data for it. We are going to say reindeer time since rest plus equals 1. Ooh. We also need to track the length of the rest. I got an idea for that. I got an idea for that. If reindeer time since rest greater than or equal to reindeer duration. Yeah, I want to try something. Oh, that won't work, never mind. Duration. What are we gonna do about this? So he's tired now. Here's what we're gonna try. This is me being slightly moderately clever. So that way, this should drop it down to 0, to negative 0. By the time time since rest comes back up to 0, time to go again. And then we're going to say continue. If. Then we can say else if. Elif. It's greater than or equal to 0. Say reindeer distance flown plus equals reindeer speed I think that does it. So let's just print out what we got. With my shenanigans with that 0, I kind of suspect I'm going to hit a off by 1 error in here, but let's try it. Yeah, that's not right. That's really not right. It's not off by 1. It's off by a bunch. No, it isn't. Comet should be 1120. It's off by 14. Oh, it is off by 1. It's off by 1. Oh. No, that made it. It made it worse in an unexpected way. We want greater than 0. Alright, time to take a step back and think this through. So every time since rest goes up, if time since rest is greater than or equal than reindeer duration, that means that this flight is gone too long. We are going to set it equal to, the cat is loud, we're going to set it equal to rest length times negative 1. And what's his rest length? Let's try printing it out. Oh. Internet hitch. Hey, what are you doing? Cat. So let's get a little visibility in here. See what's going on. Oh, sorry, this chat, I didn't notice. Oh, you're right, chat's also hiding. I'm sorry, guys, I've been ignoring you. Let's move the chat over here. Because that's not that important anymore. Also make it a little bit bigger so people on YouTube can read it. Sorry about that. It would be great if the cat would stop walking around me at all times. Alright. So I'd expect, in fact, let's do, let's just look at Comet for now. Oh, we should, give him a little more time. So, speed isn't going up, which is good. I wonder. So since I just have a feeling that has something to do with this condition, I'm just kind of noodling around with it. Whoa, that's totally wrong now. Why is it only 122? Oh, because I'm an idiot. I forgot I turned this off. That's interesting. Alright, I think I know what's going on here. My start-stop for resting is right. But I think I needed to, I think off by 1 now is with the greater loop. They need to start off with that much speed? Because look, they're both 1 second away from where they need to be. Oh, because it's 1,000th second, not just within that range. I don't know what to think anymore. Everyone can see your typing. If they can see my typing, they get to see yours. Alright. I'm more curious about seeing now if this is truly a little off by 1 error I'm not thinking of, or if this is something more problematic. So let's try running the real data. Sorting this visually. Rudolph. Oh, the distance. So wait, what's Rudolph's speed? 11. So if my code is wrong in the way I think it is, this is going to be, instead of 2629, we need to add 11, so it'll be 2640. That's right. Cool. Rudolph wins because he got that Ferrari red. Back on Formula One. Welcome to adventocode.com/Formula One talk. So, I'm kind of curious why that doesn't work the way I expect it to, but not that curious. Let's see. Oh, there's cats everywhere. There's only 2 of them, but they make their presence known. You know, I'm not sure why. Like, let's make it Range 1. That's what I would expect. Alright, let's for the hell of it make it one more. Guys, where's my off by 1 error in here? You know it's what that is. I could just add the speeds again, but that's not right. I'm gonna move on for now because I'm tired and I want to actually get through this. I'll loop back. Seeing how reindeer move in bursts, Santa decides he's not pleased with the old scoring system. Instead, at the end of each second, he awards 1 point to the reindeer currently in the lead. This is gonna get me. If there are multiple reindeer tied for the lead, they each get a point. Alright, so let's add points. I don't even need that continue. Oh, you know what? We gotta copy this over first. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, this is the wrong day. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna add points. Oh. Oh. I like the way you're thinking. Let's try it. I think you might be right. That's a new, different answer. What was the answer? 72640? We're even more off now. But now let's try this. No. Alright. We're saving this problem for when we're not tired. I burned all my thinking power at work. You guys ever done a project inception meeting? There's a lot of post-its involved. So what we're gonna do is at the end of this, oof. We're gonna make an array because they can get tied. We're going to store distance blown, how far they've gone, and add them to the list of fastest reindeer. So at the end we can go through them all, add a point. So then what we do is for the fastest names. Reindeer name points plus equals 1. So at the end of this, we're going to print out points. That's not right. Oh, this says kilometers. Okay. Also, those numbers are... What did I do? Best distance. Set best distance equal to reindeer distance flow. Fastest name and name. Name fastest name. Points plus equals 1. Let's just try it. Wait, so that's a clown. Oh, I'm running on the other one. Key error. What? Oh, heard. Sorry if you guys can hear my cat purring into the microphone. That's weird. Maybe? Oh. Yeah, now I can't get away with this anymore. We're gonna have to go back and solve this. We gotta get this right so that Rudolph is 2640. I think you're right that we should increase this at the end. If reindeer. I forgot we don't need to continue anymore. Oh, maybe that's what's getting us. I got it. It was that continue. We needed to move it down. You were right the first time. Blue text that I can't read. Stranik. It was, we needed to move the clock increase down, but then I had that inexplicable continue in there. That's what was getting us. So let's get rid of that. Move this down. What did I say last time? Oh yeah, that's a totally different number. Shit. Alright. I think we're on the right track now, though. Yeah, the negative number logic is probably stupid. Let me stick with it just a little bit longer. It's the bottom of the loop, just in case. I mean, I'm not using it there, but alright. If distance flown is greater than equal to best distance. We are resetting this every iteration. Let's try it with the test input. It might give us an idea of what we're doing wrong. Oops. Interesting. I keep coming up with the actual length of the thing. Oh, because I need it to be 1,000 seconds for one thing. Yeah, that's way weird. Look at this. This is right. The other one's wrong. This makes me wonder if second place is actually right. No. Alright, fine. So why is Comet getting a point every turn? Oh. Right. We gotta get rid of the slow old reindeer. So if we're actually fastest, wipe out fastest names. That's why the first one was always getting it. Now it's right. Okay. Wow, that's totally different. Oh no. I was feeling pretty good about that time. Oh, I forgot to run it for the traditional 25:03 seconds. Guys, this is sloppy. I said as if it was your fault. I just want to make sure this isn't something I was guessing before. Yeah, I wasn't. Alright. I think we're going to have to wait to input this. Yeah. Oh my god, we gotta wait so long. We gotta wait so long. Like if we're being stupid. Alright, what can we do for 4 minutes? Thanks guys, I should have looked at the chat sooner. I wonder if I can, like, in the future I might, like, move it here. Can I do this without screwing up everything? I can. Alright, so I moved the chat closer to my field of view. Oh, that's gonna be a problem once I switch back to the page. So I guess let's critique what I've done here with our 4 minutes. I feel pretty good about the data structure. The negative thing I think works, but it's kind of silly. I think I probably should have just tracked something for like how long we've been in rest mode and checked it that way, and then like decided are we in rest mode or not, and just set that explicitly. And if we're in rest mode, we add time, we add distance, and if we're not, let's see, if we're not in rest mode, we add distance. If we are in rest mode, we just count down the rest mode timer. That probably would have made sense. And then this, is there a better way to do this? I feel like it's not the same check twice, but it feels like it. But yeah, the glitch we were running into before was that I was adding the first reindeer every time. And then when I found faster reindeer, I wasn't clearing out the old reindeer. So whoever was first was getting a point every turn. And the real clue to that was how the winning reindeer always had the same number of points as there were iterations in the loop. Like, whenever you get like a random number like that that comes out of nowhere, that's usually a sign. You guys been doing this too? You been having fun with it? Or did you just stumble across this strange programming stream and for some reason are watching it? Can we find... Why not? ASCII Art Gallery. Not a deer. Reindeer. There we go. This is the really important stuff. I assume you did it in a much less stupid way than I did. That was fun. For me, half the fun is not looking at it till I start the feed, so I can look like a dummy as we go. I'm really glad I didn't do what was it, day 12 live. That would have been a problem. Been a real problem. Although I did make the leaderboard on day 13 and a couple of days I feel good about. Alright, you guys think enough time's passed? Let's try it again. Oh my god, 11 seconds. Ooh. I should probably use my time to have done that sort for me or something. But it's informative to see what the other ones are doing. Yeah, I'm gonna be really upset this is wrong. Whew! Yay! It's interesting how we're really tapering off here. I'm really curious what happened with day 9. It's the first one that's broken the trend. That was the traveling salesman, traveling Santa. Do you guys have trouble with that? Like, I wonder why so few people did it. If anything, I would have expected 7 to be the really off one, because that was the first one with, is that the one we first had to do recursion? I don't know. Let's package this up. Oh, let's go see what Pylon has to say. Wow, I passed Pylon the first time. That's awesome. Oh, I changed the other thing. Alright. We're more than halfway done. That's my GitHub. And that's my password. Don't figure it out from the sound. Oh. Yay. And now the process is truly complete since we have pushed our stupidity upon the world. And look, we got reindeer. That's nice. Alright, do you guys have any questions or anything before I sign off here and go like stare at the wall or something for a little while? I'll wait the 20 seconds or so for you guys to actually hear that. No, doesn't really look like it. Alright. I'm gonna shut down for tonight. I won't be doing this tomorrow because it's my weekly game night with friends, so I'll be busy. But probably be back on Wednesday for day 16. So if you're interested, come back then. Bye, guys.